Hello, Cancer. Welcome to the Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny, and we are going to go ahead and get a reading for you for December because I've been so focused on the 2023 yearly forecast. And by the way, I haven't done yours yet. Soon, but we have till the end of the year. But we still have 3 weeks left in December. So I wanted to get the energy for December because, you know, a lot of us are closing things out, preparing for the new year, wanting things to change. Usually we have resolutions. We want things to change, or we want to quit habits or whatever. So let's go ahead and just see where you're at. This can be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is a general reading for the collective of Cancer. So, please take what resonates. All right, we're just going to see what comes up. So I'm going to break it down to this way. Excuse me. I'm going to use a major arcana to just see like the overall theme. Then we're going to get your mental energy, your emotional energy, your spiritual or your passions, as well as your physical environment energy. And then we're going to clarify. And then we're going to see a person or situation around you, as well as advice and the outcome. So let's go ahead and get into the major arcana first for you, Cancer. And I do want to say to the universe and spirit, thank you so much for this guidance and wisdom and the message for Cancer. Please bring out the best one that the collective of Cancer needs to hear at this time, December 2022. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see, what is your energy, your overall energy here? What is it? Oh, we have the Empress. Nice. So very intuitive, or paying attention to your intuition. We're all intuitive, but a lot of people ignore it. So you're really tapped into it. You might be trying to create something, bring something to fruition. This is also about self-care and nurturing as well. So that's a good energy. And the world, I swear, I think 3 out of the 4 has had this world. So coming to a completion, trying to complete something, end a cycle and start a new one, which makes sense. We're at the end of the year. We want new energy coming in the next year. And let's face it, the last few years have been tough, right? So there's something about you're taking care of yourself. You're trusting your intuition to close off a cycle to start the new year fresh. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this Empress over here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the mental energy. Let's see where you are, what you're thinking about, what your thoughts are. Let's see. We are what we think, right? So let's see what's happening. Ooh. You're all up in your head. Some conflict going on. Okay, there's been some kind of manipulation, some deceit, some cheating. Something's been happened in your life. Somebody did you dirty, and there's this conflict, which makes sense. We do have conflict with people that are treating us bad, right? So somebody has been sneaky or up to no good, and you are in conflict right now. This is the way you're thinking in your head, but it also could be conflict with this person, So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for the emotions, how you're feeling. You are standing in your gratitude, though. I feel like you might realize that, you see this person for who they are, and you're even though you're in conflict, and maybe some critical negative thoughts in your mind, you still are grateful that you found this out. Like before it was prolonged, like sometimes it's better to find out early than to let it string along. This definitely could have been a relationship. We have the 2 of Cups here. So somebody that you were like in a harmonious, connected relationship, and then they did something bad to you. They could have cheated, they could have lied, they could have been sneaky, whatever it was, they did you dirty. And it looks like this was a connection. So let's go ahead and see. So yeah, I understand why you would definitely, even though it's hard, sometimes it's better late than never. You could have like advanced that relationship and got more involved or more fallen in love with them. And then, find out, and then maybe more was invested, So it's, even though you're in conflict and probably in heartbreak a little bit, you also are feeling grateful for the things you do have in your life, as well as finding out ahead of time before it got in deep. Maybe you were possibly getting ready to move in together. Who knows? But you could have even been engaged. I don't know. But the situation is that you're glad that you are grateful that you found out when you did. All right, so let's get into the Wands energy, which is our passions, our creativity, our spirituality. So let's see what this is about. Okay, yeah. See, you've been through the ringer here. This is like somebody that's persevered through a lot of hardships here, you know, um, and maybe even have a few scars, battle wounds from going through it. This is the Page of Wands, though. So this is setting intentions towards something that we want to go towards, that we're passionate about, that we have a spark for, our creativity, maybe even a new beginning in your spirituality. After going through this hardship, so there's some kind of intention set here, a new beginning. All right, and then we're going to get the Pentacles energy, which is the material world. This could be your home, your finances, your career. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, well, that's pretty stable. You could be like the head of household. You could be the money maker, or the stability in the house, especially like, I don't know what your situation is, if you're alone, but you're very stable and grounded here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So there could be some intentions too with the material world. So if you were like living with this person or something, that can be a hardship once we go from 2 incomes down to 1. But it looks like you are setting intentions, but you are pretty stable. So that's a good energy. Stable career, stable job, stable home. All right. You also could be a mother, possibly. So maybe you're a single mom, or if this was a marriage, maybe now you are a single mom. So now we're going to go ahead and clarify. So we're going to go ahead and start with this Five of Swords. So as you see, this is like something that's completed, as well as you are doing some self-care, tapping into your intuition to figure out what's next. All right, let's go ahead and get this Five of Swords. Okay, what's this Five of Swords? This conflict going on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you are still, like, putting on the happy face, I do feel like some of you might be a parent. So, you're trying to, show you're happy, even though you might not be. But this is, still shining your lights, trying to see the happiness in the situation, still trying to not wallow in, self-pity or conflict and all that. You do have some mental conflict, but I feel like you're not showing it. You're putting on a happy face here. All right, so let's get into the Nine of Cups. This gratitude for what you do have, possibly for the situation, finding out enough time. Yeah, we have the Two of Coins. So, you could be juggling a lot of different things, trying to figure out what priorities are most important. I do feel like that because, like I said, I get this energy of some of you being a single parent. So, now that a possible relationship has broken up here, or went well, and it's in conflict, now you're focusing on your children, what your priorities are, your job, your home, your children, your family, your friends. And then on the bottom, we have the Temperance. So, trying to gain that balance. It did show up reverse, so it could be like still a little off balance, but you look like you're doing pretty good, except that conflict, which I can understand if somebody treated you bad. So let's go ahead and get into this Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands. Why you're setting intentions and starting this new beginning is because you had this Three of Swords. Somebody stabbed you in the heart. They betrayed you. They broke your heart. And I love that this is yellow, because you're still seeing the happy outlook of the situation. You're not letting it get you down too bad, which is good, because you're a very emotional, sensitive sign. So this is really good energy. And that's what I feel like you're kind of like having that mother bear energy. You could be a dad too. So you're, being protective of your kids or situation, or maybe other loved ones around you. But, and even yourself. You have the Empress, so you're taking care of yourself. You're not going to let this get you down. So I love that energy. And then on the bottom, we have the King of Cups. So, you might have got it shooken up a little bit. It's reversed. So you haven't, you might have got shooken up with your emotions a little bit. So that you're not quite mastered them, but you're getting there. It's pretty close. All right, so let's get the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Yeah. See? Feeling empowered. So you are going to get this empowerment. Like in the material world, you look, like a rock. You look like you're pretty confident, and this isn't shaking you at all. But like I said, in the emotional state, you look like you're doing pretty well, which is good. It's just in your head. There's some conflict there. So I feel like you might be beating yourself up because there was red flags, but you didn't pay attention to them. You wanted to give the person the benefit of the doubt. You wanted to see the good in them, and you might have overlooked it. So I feel like it's more of a conflict with yourself, because it does look like emotionally, spiritually, and in the material world, you're doing pretty good, you know. But of course, this could be like more of a putting on a happy face, like I said. But, you know, here you're pretty empowered, you know, you're secure. This is the root chakra. You're grounded. And then on the bottom we have the death card. So the death card, again, is coming up in reverse. So, you know, this is letting go. So you haven't quite let go. You're still, there's something still hanging on. And I feel like it's that conflict. You know, you might be trying to figure out like if there was something you did or why you missed something. But I do feel like the healing is coming through and you're going to let go and you're going to transform, okay? This also could be a Scorpio that you were connected to, okay? So let's go ahead and see, let's see about this person. Excuse me. Let's see the energy of this person. That you're connected to, that you're in conflict with. Ooh, they have the sun. So this is definitely a really masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male. I mean, well, females have masculine energy too, but they were like the more masculine energy. Knight of Swords. So I get that they could either be like a Leo or they could actually be a air sign. Somebody that's really quick moving. Page of Cups. They were immature emotionally though. Ten of Cups. Wow. And Death. Okay, so they could be a Scorpio too. All right. So I feel like this energy, they were immature and did something dirty to you here. They took action before they thought about it. Did something very immature. Like I said, they could be a air sign or they could be a Leo, and they also could be a water sign or specifically a Scorpio. But they did something before, took action on something immaturely, too fast, but they were immature emotionally. They thought the grass was greener and they took action. But I do feel like now they are realizing that you made them happy. You were their happiness and the grass wasn't greener. And now they are having a transformation. I can't say they completely transformed, but they are having some kind of revelation and transformation. Realizing that they made a huge mistake here. We have the Empress on the bottom. Yeah, you were like their goddess, you know? Yeah, so they know what they lost here. So let's go ahead and get a couple more cards on them. Or God. I don't want to like single out men. So Eight of Wands. Yeah. See, this is like taking action quick. So I really feel like they acted on impulse here and really screwed up. You know? Ten of Pentacles. So they're trying to get that balance back. I do feel like they're trying to work on it. But they just kind of made a mistake. You know? A costly mistake, but they did. Whatever it was. And I'm not saying they cheated on you. They could have just like lied to you. Yeah, Five of Wands. Yeah, some kind of competition here. I think they're like in competition with themselves. They kind of like got lost and didn't know what they want. Some of them might be going through kind of like, I don't want to say they're midlife, but they could be going through like a sort of midlife crisis, not figuring out what they want. We do have the Eight of Swords, so they feel they felt trapped and stuck. I think maybe the commitment scared them away. They started feeling like they were trapped and they took action to go somewhere else, to do something out of fear of this commitment or issue. So now we're going to go ahead and get some advice. We have the Page of Wands. So again, you know, set those intentions. Start this new beginning on something you're passionate about. Six of Swords is like moving away from the chaos. So this conflict, whether it's within you or if you are still kind of having conflict with this person, you know, some verbal arguments. If you have a kid together, you might be fighting over that. This is moving away from that. Moving to calmer waters. Moving to a peace in your life instead of like battling with this person. We do have the Five of Wands, so that competition again as well. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, this is that juggling energy. So, you know, set your priorities, work on those. You might have to let some things go because it just might be too much for you, especially when you're dealing with this conflict as well as now you're on your own. So, you know, set your priorities and let some of them fall away or get assistance with them, all right? We do have the Seven of Cups. There are a lot of options and choices out there for you. Whatever you choose, you know you have a lot of options and choices. Nine of Cups. You know, don't lose that gratitude because you did have it earlier. You were in that gratitude. So I feel like this might start wearing on you and you might start feeling like taking for granted the things that you do have because you're still could be still focused on this conflict, or this person's just like battling with you, or just being overwhelmed with the situation. So you might start losing that, but stand in that gratitude. Don't let lose sight of what you do have in your life. Okay. And then we have the Hangman. Yeah, looking at this from a different perspective, seeing the bigger picture. Yeah. See, the Two of Swords here. This is energy about you know, making sure you don't like not see the full picture. You know, don't deny things. See it for what it is. Okay. I love that this card has this little scale on there too. So it could be something with Libra. You could have some Libra in your chart as well. Okay. There could be a Libra friend as well that wants to assist you. And then we have the Seven of Wands. You know, make sure you set up healthy boundaries. Don't let this person like interfere too much in your life or cause too much conflict. Set healthy boundaries. All right. Be careful that you don't guard yourself, close off your heart or anything as well. Okay. And I got a couple more for advice. The Hierophant. This could be a Taurus. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Swords doesn't put up with any bullshit. She sees things as they are, the truth. You know, she removes the mask. She sees it. So now that you see this clearly, that this person has done something, you know, look at the whole situation. See it clearly for what it is, you know. As well as if you need to seek outside assistance to help you get through this in any way possible, this is saying to do that. You know, there is help available for you if you need it. This also could be a Taurus. Okay, so you might have a Taurus come in to assist you here. And then the King of Pentacles is on the bottom. So this is that counterpart of that Queen. So, you know, this is like that stable energy. Also, too, I kind of feel like this could be that person. You know, you might work things out with them. You had the Queen earlier. So the Queen and King are like a power couple. So you could have always felt that you two were a power couple here. And then something happened. So it might have really surprised you. And that might be why you're going through this conflict here. So that's harsh. So now we're going to go ahead and see what the outcome would be if you follow the advice. Okay, happiness. We got the Sun. Okay, letting go of toxicity. That could be a Capricorn as well. So this person, what do we have? We had the Taurus, we had the Scorpio, we had Leo, and we have the Capricorn. Let's see what else is the outcome. I don't know if you guys will get back together or not. Let's see. Okay, Six of Cups. So you might be having a little bit of a nostalgia. Just make sure you don't over-romanticize things. The Magician, manifesting. So I kind of feel like, in the Hierophant again. So again, a double Hierophant energy. So you might be getting outside help from other people. This also could be clarifying that this is a Taurus that you're connected with. But I do feel like this person and you have a lot of history. So if this wasn't something real major, I kind of feel like you might try to manifest the situation back into your life and working things out. And I do see with their energy, it said they realized what they did. You know, I guess it depends on the extent of what they did and if you can accept that, right? So it could be that you guys get back together here once you both heal and talk things over. Or if not, you might be trying to manifest somebody new in. And it could be a Taurus, actually. So there's some energy with that, you know. So that is your message. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your year. And thank you so much for the support. Take care. Bye.